What is that, you might ask, in the background? That, my friends, is the Room of Doom. We are here coming to you live. This is my cohort, pal, Christian M. Miller. We are in Amesbury, Massachusetts, in the Room of Doom. The Room of Doom is so famous that it's been drawn. Here it is. You guys can check it out. And if you take a look up in the corner, you can see that's Christian and myself hanging out in the Room of Doom. Been coming here since, 2003? Was that the...
Yeah, that's about right.
But it's been like 10 years. It's been like 10 years since I've been here.
Since we've been here, yeah.
In this room, the Room of Doom. And what was the first time we met? Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it was Pittsburgh. It was 2003, and I met you with Bernie Wrightson and his wife Liz. and Randy and I had been stalking Adam Hughes for a while, and his wife as well. So we all ended up going to a Mexican restaurant together.
That's right. And you thought I was
I thought you were
Bernie Wrightson's son. I was Wrightson's son. So the reason I'm here...
and Randy was there.
Randy House, that's right.
Randy House.
And Randy...
This weekend.
That's why I am here. Randy House is throwing the New Hampshire Comic Bash. Where is that?
It's in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Nashua, New Hampshire. Is it
at the Holiday Inn?
Boom!
Right off of Exit 3, man. You just get right there. It's right off the highway. There's going to be a party afterwards.
I'm going to rap at that party.
Cool. Yeah.
We're going to be coming live from that party, and hopefully someone will capture the raps. We don't have the full setup today. Chris has a computer that hopefully we'll see who's in the building. We have a lot of regulars that come to the show.
Nothing's popped up.
Nothing's popped up. I'm going to go on YouTube right now with the iPad, but what's going to end up happening is when it's draw time, I'm going to have to switch, and we won't be able to talk as much. Here we are. See? Check this out. This is what they see, and we're about 20 seconds behind.
Do I really look that fat? That's awesome.
So do I, man. Okay, Mike Green's in the house. Andre Kromoff, Room of Doom, dude. You guys want to see Room of Doom? What up, dudes? They've decided that their name is the Dudes, and it's based off of Doodlers, or Couchdoodles.
All right, gotcha.
DODDZ. They are the Dudes. If you guys want to see what the Room of Doom looks like, this is it, rendered by, what was Andy's last name again? McDonald? Not McDonald.
Andy, holy.
Andy did it. He drew the house, and then Christian had the clever idea to take each of the rooms and have other artists fill it in. So I filled in the Room of Doom, of course, because this is where we chill out and commiserate and whatnot. If you guys want to see what it looks like, I told you guys about it last night, and I told you it's this over 100-year-old Victorian home. And what you see up in that upper corner up there with those lights is the Room of Doom. It's a great place, especially during the month of October. The Room of Doom really just thrives. And here we are. What up, Chris? How are you, man? Welcome. This is my buddy Christian Miller. He's the Kool-Aid Man today.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Timing.
I'll leave you hanging on, man.
There. You're in.
Yeah, I got to
turn the volume down. Oh, it's all good. Diddler Dudes. That's the other name, is Diddler Dudes, because one of our guys, was it D that said the Couch Diddlers? So what we're going to do is talk about this really awesome place that we went to today. I don't have their brochure, but
it's called the Coop.
I know, it's called the Coop Rotisserie, and it's here in Amesbury. It's ran by a guy named Chef Elvis, and let me just tell you, if you guys come out here to Massachusetts, you need to go here. They had this Caribbean-style chicken that was spicy and zesty and had citrus, and they had some jasmine rice. And another thing that I really enjoy doing when I visit towns is trying their local craft beers. And today was the Newbury Greenhead IPA.
Yeah.
Did you prefer it over the other sticker canned?
Yeah, absolutely. I usually drink it off tap when I'm around here.
Yeah? Off tap.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want one. I want a tap of beer.
Yeah.
So what do you find gentlemen doing on this Friday night? Let's hear something. And while you guys answer that, I'm going to show you something that I sculpted while I was on the plane. Somebody said it looked like Ron Perlman. I was just trying to do an angry face in a way that I would draw one. And it came out kind of cool. The thing I really enjoy about sculpting, again, is the aha moments, you know? Like, oh, okay. Because I don't know how to do teeth yet. You know, I don't know how to sculpt teeth. He got a little crushed, too. He got crushed in the... after they said, put your seat backs, which I never put back. I'm not that guy. I'm a tall guy, and I should be putting the seat back, but I don't. And I don't do the armrest either.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's see. Let me get him out. His face got smashed in the bag, so now he looks like a palooka boxer. Let's take a look. This is him here. That's our guy. Yeah, he looks like he's been punched in the face. I dig it. So this was on the plane. I had done some work on the plane for one of the shows I work on, and then got that done and decided to go for this. But you could see, like, I don't really know how to do teeth, so I sculpted them first, and then I created lips on top of it. Also trying to work out how to do stubble and how to do hair and wrinkles in the eyes. You can see his nose got smashed in the Ziploc bag. I kind of like it though. Kind of gives it a character. You want to check him out,
dude? Curl, is that Mad Men-esque?
Mad Men.
Yeah, he's got the lightning bolt in his. That's what it reminds me of. You never saw that?
Who? Which one? In Mad Men?
Mad Men. His.
Oh, Mad Men. I'm like Don Draper. You know, I'm like, who had that? You're Mad Men. Yeah, Michael Aldred.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go. That's right. We like comics here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was.
He looks awesome. Yeah, no, I was trying to do like that squiggly hair thing, but
I like it.
I dig on clay. I dig on clay. What? Let me take a look at the window. I was telling Christian, usually I have an iPad on my side to be able to take a look at you guys' comments and questions. So, like I said, for now, we're going to be doing this. I'm getting ready to go to work the graveyard shift. Mr. Green, I don't know how you do that, man. You always shifting hours and things. Jason Bascom, you ended your workout going to ear some kielbasa. Oh, with rice and hopefully draw. Saw him on the Instagrams. Dug it. Thanks for taking a look at that, dude. That dinner sounds good. Kielbasa and rice. That's pretty good. Throw some peppers and onions in there and we're talking business. What is our word today? I don't know what it is. I'm gonna look it up. Unless one of you guys can hit me with it. Let's take a look. I'm gonna look it up because I just don't know. I got up early, started working, got on a plane, worked some more, sculpted, got picked up by this dude, and then we had some awesome food, and then we are back. Okay, Inktober 2019 prompts. Let's take a look. I don't want to join your mailing list.
Why not?
Tasty. Tasty's the word. Yeah.
Dinner was tasty.
See, that's what I do. That's the other thing I do is I go through sort of options. Like, you know, we take a word like tasty, and we go, okay, what are things that are tasty? Could it be drawing food? Could it be drawing really close up someone licking their lips? Could it be a tasty lady? Could it be Tasty was the name of somebody on Orange is the New Black. You know, that was a tasty freeze. Like, yeah, a sundae, those sort of things. There is onion and peppers. My man, that's how you do kielbasa, for sure. Okay, well, I'm going to start jumping into the drawing. So what's going to happen is his French name is Millet, Monsieur Millet.
Yeah, if you like, yes.
Yeah, Monsieur Millet. Monsieur
Millet.
He'll be able to see any sort of comments and things. Because when I go and, yo, what up, Rodwell? Thank you for joining us on this fine Friday. We're in the Room of Doom. For those of you joining us, this is the Room of Doom. This is the room we're in, up in your upper right corner, as immortalized in this drawing, the Room of Doom. Did I ever show you guys this? The Scritch and Scratch inking of Gorilla? This is from last year. But it's one of those ones that I like, and I was trying a nib that I hadn't used before. That's a Gillot 850, which is a really loose, very loose style nib. It doesn't take much pressure to bear down on it to get it going. And I was exploring the contours of a gorilla face, and that's probably why when I sculpted the gorilla, I had a fair idea of what a gorilla's face would look like. I sure would like to be able to sculpt it this detailed, though. This is what I'm aiming for when it comes to sculpting, is getting to a place where I can sculpt in the same free way that I draw. So that's the hopes. That's the hopes. I'm going to get this guy set up for drawing Tasty. Because drawing Tasty, let me think. See, my brain is like running.
Steak is tasty.
Steak is tasty, but is it fun to draw, though? That's the thing. See, that's where I get it. And that's why the Inktober prompts are kind of fun, is because they challenge your brain, you know? I can, like last night, I shouldn't have drawn the hamburger last night. Last night, the word was dizzy.
What if it was tase tea?
Like, Mr. T getting tased?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Tase tea.
That's a pun. That's a pun.
It certainly is a pun. It's not a good one, but it's
there.
A pun. Yeah.
Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a close-up of a mouth and teeth and a tongue. And I'm just going to go for texture. That's going to be the chief aim. So let's start this bad boy up. Start broadcast. I'll add our camera in. Inputs. Display on iPad. We are Thunderbirds go, as they say. And we are in, like Flynn. So Tasty. We're going to do this one without any layouts, because are you not drawing? Ooh, naughty. I gotta see if because Bluetooth wasn't on. That was the problem. All right, plugging in the pencil. Let's go for a 3/4. Still not working. Hold on a second.
This is kind of creeping me out.
What, seeing yourself?
Yeah. Like, in past.
I know, isn't that weird? Like the latency aspect of it?
Exactly. It's some kind of, Japanese horror flick or something. I keep on expecting
where you watch yourself get killed.
Exactly. And it's like, holy shit. And somebody's going to break through the window and, I don't know, stab us with Chinese throwing stars.
Now, how are they Chinese throwing stars when ninjas use them, and ninjas are supposed to be Japanese?
That's true. Maybe Chinese had throwing stars. I mean, there's a lot of Chinese, so chances of them having throwing stars, I guess, were pretty good.
Yeah, maybe they're just different names. Because, like, I know I drink this this mushroom coffee, and with it there is a couple names for it. There's a Chinese name, and it's Ling Chi. Then the Japanese name for it is Rishi. And then the science name for it is Ganoderma. So maybe shuriken in Chinese is different. Like maybe they call it something else. Don't know.
It's quite possible.
It is. You closed that out, man. Now we can't read comments. You can't?
I can't anyways. There's nothing there.
Oh, really? It died?
Nothing's showing up.
There weren't any, there was no comment window?
Well, no. It wasn't giving me any live feed or anything.
Oh, let me see it.
All right.
Let me see it. Is it still on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to fix the technicals, guys.
Yeah.
No, it's there. It's all there. Look at the words that are scrolling right there.
All right.
Yeah. Were they talking about throwing stars?
Nothing I can see.
Nothing you can see? Do you need glasses?
Yeah. Maybe zombie eating some brains.
Oh, see? Dang. How about this then? I'm going to take the zombie eating brains and apply it to what we already have. How about that?
That sounds good.
It's still what did my one of my mentors, Adu Payton, he used to say when something was changeable, he would say, we're pouring the cement's still wet, we could still change it. But if it's the cement has set in, he'd say the cement is setting, we can't do it. He always working in metaphor. I liked his metaphors.
I always called my mom the master of the mixed up metaphor.
How are they mixed up?
Oh, she just takes like common expressions and completely butchers them.
I love it. You know what they say.
That's the way the cookie bounces.
That's no use in crying over spilt Drano.
Yo.
Oh, sorry, we're back in. I do that sometimes where we're on the wrong thing. We're like sitting here yapping. All right, let me zombie this out. Well, that's why it was on a 1. The storyboards I was doing earlier today, the DPI needed it to be on a 1. And I did effects that have the opacity of the eraser down. Oh, preparation. H. So usually when I do something like a zombie, I start thinking about textures and forms. So with this guy, I'm going to say his nose was ripped out.
Bummer.
And then there's going to be connective tissue here. The ridge of that part of the bone. And then this is going to come up in there. Like so. And then we'll put other bits of the meat in there. Ooh, tasty zombie meats. I wonder what makes people come up with the names they come up with. Have you ever been out to Vegas and seen the place called Alien Jerky?
No, I can't say that I have.
Okay, well...
I feel like this is a setup for a joke.
It's not. It's a real place. It's called Alien Jerky, and it's sort of like a sci-fi themed road spot, right? So it's sci-fi themed. There's like, when they were smaller, it was like a trailer on the side of the road, and now it's full-on building with fake aliens and things like that. But
you just gave everything away by saying they were fake aliens. Up till that point, no one knew if they were real or not.
Fuck. Well, maybe that's their trick. Maybe they are.
True. It's possible.
But what I'm wondering is who took the thought of jerky, which is, flavorful, salty, depending on how you get it. Sometimes spicy, honey habanero, whatever. And they say, no. Let's put alien in front of it. We're going to sell it like hotcakes. Not like Old West jerky or, Old Trail or prairie jerky, some sort of John Wayne jerky or something.
That was, no, I won't finish that sentence.
But they did go to Alien, and I'm wondering why they connected Alien and jerky together. It's just a weird thing. Deep thoughts in the doom room. Room of doom. So, was it 2004 that I came here? Because I came here...
You came here for almost all my shows.
Yeah, but there was one that was on Father's Day and my birthday, and Robbie had a barbecue, and there was like a whole pig.
Oh, at Benny's place.
Benny, his name was Benny.
Yeah,
Why did I think his name was Rob?
No, it's Ben Erickson. It's
No, that wasn't at Ben's. No, it was outside by water. There was like a lake, and he had outhouses. I don't remember that because I had the shits. And he's like, you can't go in my house. You have to use the outhouse. I'm like, I don't use outhouses. Like, I need a real bathroom.
Rob?
Rob.
Yeah.
That was him.
Okay, on the lake.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was... Yeah. That was... he did the full-on pig.
That was crazy. That was a good time. That was like where I got to meet a lot of people out here.
No, it was good. They had a nice little spot up there.
Yeah.
They're divorced now.
The facts of life. That happens. Divorce happens. It's a reality.
I'm sorry, I'm not Jiminy Cricket.
It's all right, dude. I myself am a child of divorce, so it is all good.
I'm a victim of love and
of
divorce twice.
Oh man, victim of love. All right. So I'm here drawing the zombie meats. That's what made me think of the alien jerky, because like...
yeah.
What if I went to a place and was like, you know what? We need to call this zombie meats.
So what actually made it alien jerky? What was the hook? What was the thing that made them different from regular beef jerky?
It's out of this world good. I think is kind
that
of
really it?
I think that's
green,
it. No, and
it doesn't glow in the dark.
No. And I thought, this might be a good ploy if they were out of Roswell or near Area 51 or something like that.
Those are tourist spots. So
right. Well, this is kind of it used to be like a little side of the road place.
Oh yeah, roadside place.
But now it is a tourist stop. Like they have T-shirts and pens and other things. But I have to say, one of the things I liked about Alien Jerky is they had an incredible selection of hot sauces.
Oh.
Really good
I
hot
can get
sauces.
behind that.
Yeah, for sure. Can you spin that around? Let me take a look. Hopefully it won't jack things up.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Let's see. Alien Jerky. Stone dudes can come up with some strange stuff. We can't see the drawing. Okay, switch to iPad. Yes. My brother is up here in New Hampshire. How was the plane ride? The plane ride was good, man. The plane ride was good. Sorry about the drawing thing, gents. Sometimes I run. We are out of our normal spot in the cave. We're in the room of doom, so it's we need to get acclimated. So right now who was the one who came up with zombie and brains? Because I like that.
Chef Boyardee?
Oh no, I mean the idea of taking Tasty and making it zombie and brains. I think it's a really cool idea. I mean,
Who thought of that?
I should have been like, yo. All right, so we're drawing. What does it say? Kevlar and Rooster Puncher. Y'all have a good Friday. What up, Rooster Puncher? He's coming. He's coming out to the party tomorrow. He's got a signing. His name is Spencer, and he works on the. Have you ever seen Alterna? Alterna Comics.
No? I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, well, he has a book there. He writes and colors, and he's got a signing tomorrow, and then he's gonna join us at the party,
Even
which
better.
is gonna be great. We're gonna be live streaming from the party. We'll see if some of the raps can get on there. I'm not sure. Alien Jerky, you should read. Trespasser. What up? There's Peter right there. That's Peter's company.
Oh, okay.
Alterna, yeah. I'll have to take a look at it, dude. I need to get me one of those like introductory packets where you go, you want to know about Alterna? Here you go. And you pick like 4 or 5 of like the must reads, and people can just like buy in on it. They go, oh, this is what it's all about. There we go. So I got a little bit of the zombie face in there. I got the tongue going on. I don't remember switching out like that. That's weird. Like you said, it's like some weird Japanese horror film. That would be the weirdest thing, right? Like you're like on doing a live stream and you're like, oh, we're 20 seconds behind, and you look and there's somebody murdering you.
Yeah, seriously. I was going to say, coming through the window with a knife and just stabbing me in the chest, and you just and he just comes for you right around the throat.
The pee-pee poo-poo man.
Yeah.
Just don't make fun of him. That's one of my favorite memes, man.
Don't ever make him cry.
Yeah, the pee-pee poo-poo man. Whatever you do, don't make fun of him. Stone IPA. Aw, D, I miss Stone. Do you think today is social media-based society? It's important to have a website. I hardly keep mine updated out of pure laziness. Jason, I'm there with you, bud. I think you're right. I feel like a lot of our social media stops are kind of the up-to-date website. You know, we're updating it daily whenever we do a status update or share a photo or share some new artwork or whatever. My danfraga.com has been parked for a couple of years now. The Couchdoodles.com is a retail site where I sell T-shirts and artwork, but I haven't updated that one in a while either. So that is a very interesting question. Algorithms help keep posts swallowed into oblivion. That is the truth. That is the truth. How is that? Did you rewind it?
I haven't done anything to it.
That's so weird because I'm not tapping it to go back. Oh, that's way in the past right there. I'm like so far ahead. Is there a mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, dude, you have this the cursor on bullet time. Oh, that's why we're way here. See that? That's why. That's where we're at. Okay, the screen was showing some shit like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, why? All right. I post stuff to my Facebook Kevlar page, but get more feedback on my normal page. Yeah, it's kind of worth looking into, right? Like if I think maybe fans go to one place, because one thing I noticed is when the Facebook algorithm changed, my Facebook fan page would only get love if I paid for it, and that's like the Facebook model, you know. And like we were talking about earlier this week, there seems to be choke or a throttle down on exposure on Instagram. How can you have, over 70,000 followers, but only get 500 impressions? How does that work? Did 69,500 people not sign on that day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
seems unlikely.
Yeah. But as soon as you pay for some stuff, all of a sudden the likes and follows spike.
Interesting.
So, yeah, we talked about this yesterday. It almost feels kind of mafioso, right? Like I used the whole thing about, like, if you had a stream at your house. See, that's what it keeps stopping. That's interesting. If you had a stream at your house, and suddenly it started flowing really slowly. And you're like, what the heck? Why is it flowing so slow? And somebody comes to you and goes, hey, I can fix your problem. Give me $100 and I'll make sure it flows right. And you're like, okay, here. And then they go to their machine that's been choking your water and they open it up. It's some fucking bullshit is what that is.
It's weird. I saw the curtain blow up from the air and I thought it was one of my cats coming through.
Now, Spencer, Rooster Puncher, you say IG sucks now. What do you attribute it to? Do you think it's the algorithm? Do you think it something's going on? Is it as nefarious as I think it is? Is this a zombie gorilla? It is not. It is, in fact, this part that I'm doodling on right now is a ripped out part of the nose, and then I'm going to draw some more of it right here of the piece of nose. I've never really looked at a torn off nose before, so I'm just making this up. Thank goodness. It's probably a good thing to not have seen a ripped off nose. Seen a lot of it in horror.
I wonder how realistic that would be. If you could just simply rip off someone's nose like that.
I don't want to know. I don't want to explore it.
All right.
I'm like drawing it right now, so it's a sort of exploration, but dang. There we go.
I mean, nasal passages come ripping right out too.
Would they? Because there's like cartilage right here.
Yeah.
So if you tore that piece off,
and...
right, and all that other stuff is up in there. See, most people post in peak hours, so you could just be getting buried in feeds. That could be it too, man. That could be it. Maybe, like you said, maybe it's the time I post. I usually post around 9 in the morning. Every now and then I'll post in the evening. But back in the day, I used to post in the evening. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the morning post part that's not serving the mission well. My apologies that there's no music tonight, but there will be music tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be live music. I forget the name of the band. Do you remember the name of the band? Something Chill something, right? Or something cool.
The Chills. They're
called The Chills?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. They're called The Chills, and but they're not a cover band, right? They're like
no. Well, I mean, they play a lot of popular music, more like a dance trio.
That's awesome. But
a lot of experience there.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing Fragaboom live tomorrow. They've informed me that they're gonna play the Commodore's Brick House, which was what we sampled. Hopefully, by doing a live performance, they won't go, "Hey, that's Brick House," and then shut down my Twitter again. That would be a pain in the ass.
Did you ever get your Twitter account back?
I did not. I didn't. They and I have yet to get any sort of real person response. And then I have a friend.
What was the impetus to do that? I mean,
to shut it down?
Yeah.
Apparently, there are these sort of either employees or bots of UMG, which is Universal Music Group.
Yeah.
That and I found this out because I was trying to find which of my videos were like offensive, and this particular UMG user or bot reported 5,000 different infractions, not from me, but like that day. And
wow.
And I was looking at what some of them were, and some of them it's like a wedding video, and they're playing like Shaggy in the background, or someone's doing a football best of reel, and they played like a DMX song that like Party Up in Here, and they just take it down because like how dare you put our music on your videos? That's why.
So that's all this guy does is go through and try and find infractions.
Well, UMG is Universal Music Group, so they're protecting quote unquote their assets. But this is what I said, because my buddy who he works, he has a PR company, and that's what he does. So he has the keys to a lot of kingdoms that quote unquote normal people can't go to. Like he has the number to talk to people at Twitter. He has the connections to get you that blue check mark that you see on Instagram and Twitter. He's that guy.
There you go.
So I had him look into it, and yeah, he told me it was because of those infractions, and there wasn't really much I can do other than wait. And I've been waiting now for 4 months, more than 4 months.
Jeez.
Yeah, been a little bit of a bone. Let's see.
You want my Twitter account?
No, I've got one. I got a new one.
All right.
I follow 150 people. Couchdoodles is dominating my feed. A lot of people don't post, or I just don't see any of them. Doesn't take long to snag a nose or an ear. It's gross and brutal. Aye. Simple downward blow to the nose by the meat of your palm. Oh, I saw it in an MMA tournament I fought in. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did you see it as in you did it? I know, Rooster. Listen, I try to get a check mark myself. You'll notice I don't have one on Instagram or on Twitter. And I think what those are is I think they're they have to be bought.
Donations?
Yeah, I think they have to be bought, because you'll notice that some of the people that have them, you go, well, wait a second. How is it that I've got, when I was talking to my PR guy, I was like, and talking to him about it, I said, how is it that I have, at the time it was like 60 something thousand. I said, how is it that I had 60,000 people? I've submitted to the blue verification like 5 times. I am me. I've drawn comics. I've directed TV shows. How is it that I can't get a blue check mark, yet little Thug Slimmy, this new rapper who has 5,000 people, has the blue check mark? And he said, oh, because their PR department probably bought it in a deal, like they buy blue check marks. So that's
how much is a blue check mark, you think?
Probably, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even want to guess.
$10?
No.
$37.50.
$37.50 maybe. Maybe. $37.50 sounds to me like
$3.50.
It might be the most legit number. But and then the other thing is if there are enough people impersonating you,
yeah,
you can say I'm the real me, and then that's kind of how they do it.
Well, we need to get the Frega army out there.
Yeah, what I think
imitate you.
It's I think at first I was really like kind of pissed, and I wanted it, and I realized quite quickly, and I even did a cartoon, and you'll like this because it's a book that we connected on. Sneetches on the Beaches. So what I did is I made a Sneetches on the Beaches. I took a Dr. Seuss thing, but instead of the stars, I put blue check marks.
Ah, gotcha.
Because it's sort of the same thing.
It really is. It's
the stars who have checks upon theirs. You know?
Substitute anything. I mean, giant dildos, whatever.
I don't know about that one. You know? I don't know. Yeah, I would feel bad if I punched... D was saying he saw somebody punch their nose off in a fight. The guy said he felt bad. I would too, man. If I was in a fight, but you're in a fight, right? You're in an MMA fight. I'm gonna have to use the eraser real quick, and not because I'm not liking what I'm doing. I need to put bits of sinew and nasty gristle in
gristle.
Brain gristle, even though I doubt brains have gristle. They seem to me like they would, because I've eaten brain taco. Have you guys ever had that before? Have you had that before?
Is that cow brain?
Yeah, cow brains. Yeah, it's.
I can't say I have.
Yeah, I've had it, and it's chewy and soft.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and it definitely, like what I'm drawing right now, is a little more sinewy than a brain would be, I think. But for the sake of what we're drawing, I think this does the trick. Put little bits like that, some wet.
Yeah, I would see brains as being more like noodles, kind of chewy.
Noodles?
Yeah.
Huh. I would see them being like gummy oatmeal. Like if oatmeal was made out of gummy material. But who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I've only had the cow brain, and maybe their brains are...
I would imagine they're probably very similar.
I think they say the closest that we have, and I think it's one of the reasons some religions don't like pig, other than that they're a filthy animal.
Yeah.
According to Jules, is that their meat and their flesh and everything is like the closest to human. Like we probably taste really damn good. Like
I know I probably do. I mean,
your bacon looks fucking dope, dude. Give me some of that bacon, bro.
Some of that back bacon.
Ain't nothing wrong with back bacon. Actually, the best part of a pig, I don't know if you guys have ever had it, is let's see, what did it say? Yeah, right up there with tongue or intestine tacos. I have had tongue. They call it lingua, and tongue's not bad. If it's especially if it's marinated right.
Or what?
What?
Lingua?
Lingua, that's it, right? Linguistics.
Seriously.
I think that it's the Latin root is tongue, right?
Okay,
like
that makes sense.
Yeah, like the study of the tongue.
Physical speaking.
Yeah, I've had that before. I've had lingua. I've had cabeza, which is the meat of the head, like this part. But I'll tell you, the best part of a pig is their jowl.
No, I thought you were gonna say anus.
No, I don't have any. I don't even have a comeback for that. It's just dope. Hey, what you having for dinner, pig anus? Well, right then.
Sounds kind of shitty.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, not really.
That's why they call human long pork. Luke, I've never heard that before.
The jowl, huh? I would have thought it'd be stringy.
Jowl?
Yeah, because
no,
I mean,
it's real
like
porky.
muscle.
It's porky.
Really?
It's this, like the cheek.
Did we try some of that at Rob's Pig Roast?
I wish I did. The first place I've ever had it was at Korean barbecue, and now like at Walmart, I buy pig jowl bacon because it's like more bacony than bacon. Like I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's like fattier and got that rich that.
Now how are you on bacon? Do you like bacon crispy? Do you like it chewy?
I like bacon that has real crispy edges, but it's soft and greasy once you bite into the crisp.
Yeah,
like it's almost like a candy coating. But the crisp coating, but when it's too crunchy, like a cornflake, out of here. And if it's too rubbery, out of here.
Yeah. It's like stiff enough to stand on its own and be crispy, but it chews up real nice.
Wow. Rooster Puncher says, also a college did a study where they showed an AI picture of human flesh in different meats, and it kept identifying the human flesh as bacon. Man, bacon.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, most cannibals describe people tasting like pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Tony Joseph says, crispy, but not overdone or burnt. Yeah.
Yeah.
With you 100%.
Absolutely.
That's the good way. And like my eggs, I like if I make them over medium. If I scramble them, they're scrambled dry. I don't like wet scrambled eggs.
I like it just before it gets too dry.
I like it right as it gets dry. How do you like it? How dry do you want it? I can make it
as dry as you can take it.
I can make it as dry as a desert.
Make it so dry, catch on fire.
That was the incredible Kimmy Schmidt. She did a skit. Did you ever see that one where she's like talking to her boyfriend about to give him a blowy, and she's like, "How dry do you want it?" It's like, what? And then she's like, "Oh, you're kinky, huh? Well, I got something for you." And she starts clicking her teeth. She's like, "How many teeth do you want?" And he's like, "I don't want any." Yeah, it's good shit.
No teeth.
No.
Not unless you're trying to get rid of that wart.
Ouch. Ouch. Isn't there a cannibal cookbook? I don't know. I'm sure Cream of Some Young Guy is in there. Mike, you sat in on an autopsy when they pulled the rib cage out. It literally looked like pork ribs you would buy at Costco.
I've seen that.
Yeah, man, that's just
Mr. Hand.
Mr. Hand?
And in Fast Times, he lifts up the rib cage because it's totally gnarly.
Oh.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I know the movie. I just didn't.
They do a field trip.
You're a dick.
Yeah.
No, I remember him, but I just I just don't remember that. Maybe I had selective memory on that. I remember, the pool scene.
Oh yeah. Well, any self-respecting man, not that you're not a self-respecting man, would remember that scene.
I have nothing but loathing for myself. One of Dahmer's favorite, I hear. That's funny. That's funny, Dahmer. Man, that guy, what a strange case that was.
Oh, so these are 5 grams, by the way.
We're on that screen. Yeah. No, you know what's funny about the convention we met at, because you're reminding me that Allison and Adam were there. That was the show that my cat died.
Oh shit, I remember that too.
Yeah. What a horrible. I mean, we are in the room at Doom, so we can just get into Doom, but
it's close to Halloween.
Yeah, the cat.
Cats.
The cat was. So I had this cat named Monkey Boy, coolest cat ever. While I was gone in Pittsburgh, this mockingbird was mocking him, as they do, and it was jumping and jumping, and the cat would go to get it, and it jumped and jumped, and it jumped on top of my neighbor's pool cover that was covering the pool. The cat jumped onto the bird, and the pool cover swallowed him up and pulled him down to the bottom of the pool.
With the bird, or the bird?
The bird flew off. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so he was at the bottom of my neighbor's pool, all caught up in the pool cover. Sucks. Anyway. Chipper Moments.
Hey!
Chipper Moments with Chris and Frega. You're watching the Couchdoodles show. I am your host. I hear some screams.
Yeah, high school's right up the street.
There's a high school up the street. I think somebody told us we were sexy.
Yeah.
I haven't been called sexy in a long time.
It's kind of nice.
It feels good. Feels good to be called sexy. Anyway.
Football game.
Was there? Oh, like football. No, football's over, isn't it? Or no, football would be going on. That's right, because I remember homecoming 1988 was October 28th.
1988.
1988. I remember this. Homecoming was on October 28th, 1988. It was a Friday.
And it was cloudy.
I
hit the pork in the air.
What's that?
I hit the pork in the air.
A hint of pork in the air. That was my first taste of man beef. Room of Doom brings out the cannibal in everyone. It does, dude. You guys, you need to see the Room of Doom one more time. The Room of Doom. Here we are. Here's the Fragacam. This is what it looks like in the Room of Doom. Got a bunch of tools.
Oh, yeah.
We got our man Chris. We got the zombie here. Got some, look at that, right up there. Let's take a look at that. That is some fine Kevin Smith work, autographed and signed. Now this painting over here, Chris, this is you. You painted this, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I was
awesome.
like a teenager.
We're all still teenagers at heart.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the Room of Doom, and a lot of good times have been had here. Good memories. Is that breakfast place still open?
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah? What about, that was the thing that you brought to Rob's that was like amazing. You went to a sausage place that makes homemade sausages and you get to pick what you want in it and they case it up for you.
Well, they have it cased for you for the most part, but you can't ask for specific sausage.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, that place has changed hands a couple times, so I don't know how they're...
Bummer.
Yeah, but they used to actually make everything right on hand.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was...
And, you know, hey, we're out of chicken, and you'd see them actually case it and make it immediately.
That's amazing. That, to me, that's like the... I like good food like that. That's why like the coupe rotisserie today was super excellent. It was a surprise. Like when you told me, oh, it's run by Chef Elvis and it's called the Coupe, and I'm like, it's a chicken spot, and I instantly thought fried chicken. I'm thinking the King.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Las Vegas. I'm thinking look your fingers, you know. But it was such a good surprise, and like you said, it had that Latin fusion. The chicken was so good, and sometimes sometimes I'll eat places where I don't feel so great afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, either I'm too full or I like if I ever eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
And like, sorry McDonald's, I have it maybe once a year, and I literally within 5 minutes of having it go, I fucking regret that. Like, I can feel the turmoil. You know? I regret that. I'm gonna pay for this.
Big time.
Like, I may not have paid in money, but I'm paying for this.
Paid in blood.
Yeah. I call it McShits. No, it's super original.
That makes sucks.
Mayaki! Mayaki's in the house! Mayaki's in the house. Mayaki. We are in the Room of Doom. This is a place that you would like bongs and Bentleys. Actually, I'm in a legal state right now, right? I'm in a legal state. We are in a legal state right now.
I could grow 6 plants if I like.
That's awesome, dude. I miss that about California. I miss that.
Yeah.
I would say that's the only part of Georgia, because I don't ever smoke in Georgia.
No, of course not. Why would you?
It's naughty there. But we are in the Room of Doom, and we're hanging out. This is the exterior of the Room of Doom. Famous, been immortalized in drawing, as you can see. It was part of a jam piece. That is Chris and I back in... when did he draw this one? This was like 2007, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yeah, that was back in 2007. And drew that thing up. But it's been two instances of that.
That's twice you got me too.
Yeah.
It's so spot on.
Yeah, it's been like 10 years since I've been able to hang out with Chris in the Room of Doom. Yeah. It's been.
It's such a cheap laugh.
It is, but sometimes those are the ones you like. McDonald's has sold a lot of burgers, you know?
Oh, fries. Would you like fries with that?
Yeah, and they buy like potato ranches and stuff.
Well, it's quite amazing. I actually read the biography of, actually, I'm not sure if it was autobiography, but of Roy Kroc.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of interesting, some of the different things that they did before they figured out how to make it their McDonald's fries. And I guess part of it is they would actually soak the fries in cold water.
Yeah.
And then drop them in the fryer, and that's what gave them like
that
the
crispy,
little crisp exterior.
Right. And now the way they do it is that there's like a layer of frost, and they have a process called slacking fries, and so you get the bag of fries and you kind of shake them,
right,
and it breaks them apart, and then you scoop them out. This was at Burger King, but like similar. They had very similar work programs. All right, I'm gonna draw this.
Eating fries.
No, I gotta draw this.
Now you're giving me munchies. We gotta stop talking about eating.
Dude,
yeah, I
what's
gotta
open?
stop eating.
What's open? What's open?
What do you want?
I don't know, man. No, I don't want anything. We gotta get up early, and I'm on. You notice how I didn't have any dessert? I wanted dessert, but I didn't have any, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm trying to get my fit on, bro.
Yeah, well.
And also back pain. I found, because I lost about 15 pounds in the last 2 months, my back pain is a lot less severe than it was when I was heavier. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to jump off. Difficult to read chat on my phone. I'll check Finished Doodle on the gram. Stay frosty. Jason, thanks for joining us. Enjoy that kielbasa and rice and peppers and onions. Shit sounds so good, man.
And it's not a euphemism.
No euphemism. I admit though, if they cook the fries a little bit extra well, the McDonald's fries are so tasty with the right amount of salt. Yeah, they got it. Just passed by Wakefield today. What's Wakefield?
It's about 20 miles south. Okay. On the North Shore.
They use the crushed bones of toddlers. I thought it was baby tears, but that's different.
Well,
Tony Joseph, why don't you come out to the show, dude? If you're close enough, come out to the show.
It's up in Nashua, exit 3.
Because I don't know the next time I'll be in the area. I hope I'm in the area sooner than not. But, and I want to take you up on that offer. I just don't know the next time I'll be here. Hopefully Randy will want me back.
Again and
again. And again. It's like, no, we were supposed to have dinner. You done fucked me over, man. Tomorrow's live session is going to be an interesting one because there are going to be other comic book guests at the show. The ones I know about are Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor, Billy Tucci.
Yep.
Frank Thierry.
Yes.
Who else am I missing? Because I know there's a roster. I just didn't really see it all.
There's a great array of comic book talent going to be there, local and from all over the country.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's going on tomorrow from, I think it said 10 to 3 if I read Randy's thing correctly. It said 10 to 3, but then the party, what time's the party start?
I believe that starts at 6 o'clock.
Man, 6.
It was midnight.
Am I even gonna?
Might even be 7.
Am I even gonna make it?
6
tonight?
or 7. But
Okay.
they have a bar, so you can wait.
Okay, good. How are we on time? We're at 1 hour right now. We hit the 1 hour mark, gang. Thank you for being here. We are in the throes. What does that say? Randy him at Heroes Con. Let's see. Oh, tell Randy I said hello. We will. We will say hello from the Matt Yaki, the Serbian, the dude. I was thinking maybe since we have a little bit of extra time, Rooster Puncher, what is the Frank Thierry method? What is that? I'm close to Nashua, but there's just too much going on here. Trying to play catch up, so it's a bummer that I won't be able to make it out. Peter, come to the party, dude. Come to the party. Just come to the party. We will
party.
We will party. I will rap.
Siesta forever. Come on and sing my song.
Oh, 2 things I almost love as much as my 2 kids: whiskey and rum. All right. Since we have a little
kids, whiskey and
rum.
All right.
Since we have a little extra time, we might give this one the color treatment. So I'm going to start off with a real gray fleshy tone, and we are going to jump in with the big round brush. I'm going to get a big chunky one. Look at that. Some of that white. Earlier when I thought something was broken, it was because it was drawing in white.
Oh.
That's funny. So all I have to do to fix that is set this to multiply. Bam, and we are done. All right. So, boom. Except now I'm coloring in the wrong layer. There we go. Nope. That's not what I want. Why is this doing
what
that?
You want, what you want, what you want.
Oh, what you want? There we go. I could do a fill here where I just fill it in, but sometimes I feel McCracken. I feel like sometimes doing it like this gives us a little extra texture and things that wouldn't have been there before, which is a little better than a fill. It's a little more imperfect. So we've got this shape happening. Can't sorry man behind the deadlines of which Tucci asked. 2, hope you have a blast. Alright, man. Alright. Well, I hope to see you again, my friend. That would be well, I got a lot to talk about. Maybe DM me and we can talk on the phone. I think that might be a good idea. Because I have questions and things, and it would be good to catch up because we didn't really get to talk as much as I would have liked to at Terrificon. Alright, now we're going to go over to a sort of grayed out version of pink. I'm going to get in and do the gums. Some of this. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. The opacity was giving me the issues, or I was giving myself the issues with the low opacity. And like I said the other night, I think the reason why I don't color as much as I could or should is because I'm very impatient, and coloring requires you to stay in the line, so to speak. And I just want to get it colored. That's just a sad Sad fact about being impatient like this. Teeth coming over to the yellow. Bring that up a little bit. Not so green. I don't want them so green. Let's see. How about this one? There they are. That's the color. What's up, Mitchell? How are you, man? That's true. So that the interview thing that you do, Peter, that's is that on camera or like that's via Skype, right? Or do you do it through Google Hangouts? How do you do it?
I think that battery's pretty low.
On your computer?
Yeah.
And there's no plug for it?
I have one downstairs.
Okay.
Let me go grab it.
Mr. Miller will be right back. Want some help?
Thanks, dude.
You got it.
That'd be embarrassing.
Let's see. Skull is going to be in this brown gray. I need it lighter. Need it slightly lighter. There we are. There were bones. It's still a little too light. There we go. There we go. Bring some of that bone color into these teeth. Like that. Get that separation. Let's get that brain color in there. They call it gray matter, right? So that's not gray, that's purple matter. A little more pink. There it is. That's so close to that. That's crazy. Alright, let's go more of a value shift over to here and there. There we go. That's it. I'm sure brains aren't really this color. I've never really seen a fresh brain before. I've seen brains in jars and they're kind of that yellow gray, you know. Get our little sinews done up. My friend the sinew. I don't know if that's a real song. It'd be weird if it was, I think. I wonder if there's like a dodge and burn in Procreate. Do you guys know if there is? You know if there's a dodge and burn? Like can you dodge and burn through StreamYard? And we go the 15 minutes, just one fun goofy one, but I want to do Philosophy of Comics long interview with you. Dude, that would be fun. I think that would be fun. I have, as you've probably seen, plenty of points of view on that topic. And, you know, I'll call it opinion. I'll just call what I have to say opinion. But long career of this stuff. There we go. I like that more of a mushy, muted bit. Oh, thank you. We can do the coupe correctly this time and show Show the coop justice.
In the American way.
Truth, justice, on the American way.
Yeah. It's nowhere to plug it in.
You can unplug the one.
Which one?
The white one.
You sure?
Yeah. Because, yeah, it'll be fine.
And there we go.
Okay. Yeah, I just wish I knew if there was a dodge and burn tool on here, because in Photoshop that's what I would use, but I've never ever used it in Procreate before, which, you know, I've never had to. I usually use Procreate almost exclusively for line, and I know a lot of people use it to paint. A lot of people use it to paint. It's like their go-to. I just personally haven't, because I don't do a lot of coloring. Let's see. Round brush. If we tap on this. Okay, luminance. Maybe it's under luminance. Flare. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. So if I don't want a flare, I just want a regular brush. Interesting. Luminance. I'll have to find it eventually, because I know that you can do layer things with layers, but I don't know if you can, like, is there a dodge and burn? That's the interesting thing. Do you guys, let's see, cheers to Spirit-Filled Night. Gotta get started on my tasty piece. Peace all. See you, D. Thanks, man. Paint on the layer in black. That should simulate burn. Yeah, I know the burning's the easy part. The part that I wanted is mostly dodging, like to pop highlights in that blood. I mean, I can just do it the traditional way and just paint it with true color. I just wanted to shortcut it. You know me, always trying to find the faster way. And also, you know, workflow is always aiming for that faster workflow. But we'll do it. We'll do it old school with true color. Sample that color. That was supposed to be some bone back there. And take this and make it grayer, bigger, less opacity. Doing some of this. Do some smudgy fingers. Okay. Color of the hair, make it sort of an amber blonde color. go. Now it's time for some highlights. How's the work going with Doom Patrol? It's going well, man. One of the effects layers does that. Probably screen. That might be the trick. Doom Patrol's going great, man. I'm having a blast doing it. Having a blast on Legacies. Having a blast on He-Man. Just a lot of work. You know, that's you alright, man?
Not my foot.
Oh shit.
It's going to sleep.
I hate that. That always happens when I'm pooping. So I'll take that. Just bring that opacity down, and there we go. Opacity down, tinier. Try to make this sinew look wet as I can make it in the time we have. Because what time we have to get up at? What time? 5:30. You said.
I think we can get away with 6.
Awesome. That's usually when I get up for my kids, or I've been getting up earlier lately for deadline reasons, but. Go even hotter. Less opacity, tinier. Oh, I didn't mean to go that big. I meant to go small. There we go. Little wet, shiny bits. Here, pop that up, and opacity down. Boom. Then blood needs to be shiny. Pops in there, smaller. Let's see, Alterna has some great comics. $150 for a book, pretty awesome. That's one of the things that's awesome is their price points are fantastic.
Well, they're realistic. I mean, if you look at where comics started all those years ago, and the incredible rise of the price of comics so quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, they were 10 cents for 30 years.
Oops, right. Yeah, it's tough to make a profit margin. That's some of the stuff I wanted to talk to Peter about, is because he's able to really get quality stuff and keep a very reasonable price point, which is, encourages readership. And it has people buying in on more books,
Yeah.
Like more variety, not just like quantity, but like, getting your whole line. That's why I want to see if there's if Peter, I had mentioned this. If you guys offered like Alterna starter set, like the best of or something, like a primer or something to get people into the whole thing. pretty wet looking tongue. Get some of the edges of these bloods to make them look thicker. Thick blood.
Get it right here.
Hot, fresh, thick blood.
I'll take 2.
I'll take a handful of that thick blood. All right, boom. Pop that highlight up, make it bigger.
The screen right now, right?
No, it's just it's that.
That's what I mean. You're not.
No.
Okay.
No.
So we can all get going with that.
Do it. Say do it. Go do it. Go do it. Do it.
Do it now.
Do it now. I'm telling you, it's time. It's time to do your thing.
It's not a tumor.
There we go. Create a new layer here. Take that down. Take this. Take that. Grab some bright orange light. You got it. The orangier the better. Alright, do this. I think a screen layer is what you were talking about, right? Like coming in here, creating a screen layer. Let's do this under lighten, screen. Let's see what this does. Yep. So if I don't like it, so we're leaving it be. Let me create a darker layer like this. Make that one multiply. Ooh. Multiply. Come in with a dark color. Get that nice and big. Come in and erase bits out. Any other comic companies produce newsprint comics recently? Would they, if a creator wanted to work on newsprint? Well, it's funny you asked that, Mike, because I had all kinds of misinformation, and the guys over at Alterna had set me straight. That there are ways to do it. I always thought it would be more expensive to do newsprint because it wasn't readily available. Like there were other things and other ways of getting your stuff colored. Printed up that didn't involve newsprint. So newsprint, it's like they didn't have it on hand like they used to have it. And that's what I had always heard, that it was a more expensive route, but apparently I was wrong.
Ooh.
What's up? Oh, the color slid off?
Yeah. Shit, it's been doing that.
Let's see if we can get some of these trick brushes in. Textures. Grunge. Just to add that horror, grungier vibe to it. Go, we're almost done.
Take a bite out of crime. Hurrah.
Take a tasty, tasty bite. Do one more screen layer just to see what we can do with it. Get an airbrush in here. I like that. You see what this does. Oh, that's cool. Just weird enough, that's a trip. Very trippy. Halftone. Come in with that lemon yellow.
Mm.
Do that.
A little lemon haze.
Lemon haze. Bring that down. Hit those, man. Bring that opacity down. That'll fix that. There we go. Looking tasty. Looking tasty. Now we just got to do our last highlight glints on the hair. Ooh, that's a big ass brush. I like that graphic aspect of that. Then let's throw a little bit of moonlight on there with airbrush. Soft round. I'm so soft and round.
Oh.
stick it. So I'll take it out of there. It just needs to be a smaller brush. Alright, I think that's it. I think we have arrived at our destination here for
last stop
for Tasty.
For Tasty Falls.
Let's see, create a new layer. Boom, new. Bright red. Go, today's the 25th. Tasty. There we go, guys. Let's have some fun and watch the instant replay. See, they're about 20 seconds behind.
This is
Chris, what you know about that? But you know.
We all know.
There we go. We're almost to the end. And there it is. Donzos. I hope you guys enjoyed Tasty. This is the Couchdoodles show. I'm your host, Fragaboom. We are chilling in the room of doom.
Pack it in.
Well, I certainly hope you guys have been having a grand time watching the effects get done here on the Couchdoodles show. Let's jump into our other portion of things that we enjoy doing, and that is to look at a comic. Any suggestions? You guys have seen the collection. You guys have seen the vault. What do you think would be a good call on the Room of Doom version of the Couchdoodles life? This has gone full screen. Let's go. There it goes back.
What's the matter?
There was like 2 frames of you burning. It's amazing.
I wish we could capture that.
You can. You just replay it.
That's awesome.
All right. The Room of Doom has been doomified. Spider-Man #1. Underground Comics is choosing Spider-Man #1. You're talking about adjectiveless Spider-Man. Well, let's talk about this book here. Amazing Spider-Man #1. Without the amazing, we've got Todd McFarlane in a record-breaking comic book.
We're not on camera.
No. We're record-breaking comic. We have a really good opening page. He's studied the rules, establishing a vibe, gives you a shot of New York, gets you closer to the people, and then he pulls the camera way back, and he is rising above it all. Frank Miller's Wolverine. I don't have it on that. Oh, Michael Golden stuff, of course. Now, Michael Golden. I wanted to show you guys this. Speaking of Michael Golden, look at this background element here with the rebar and this debris, but mostly look at this background element with the rebar. Now, if we go into our Michael Golden section, well, dang nabbit, I don't have it here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the interwebs, go to readcomicsonline.to. Again, I only recommend using this site if you have no recourse. Here we go. It was in Marvel Fanfare. '82 edition. I do believe it was issue 47. I could be very wrong. I could be very, very wrong. Or I could be very right, my friends. I am correct. So you saw that rebar that we were talking about, that McFarlane rebar. Do you see something familiar here at all? Let's do a little contrast and compare. And thanks to my man Harrison yesterday saying, Dad, why don't you split the screens like you do with other stuff? He was correct. And that's what I should be doing. But just showing you that techniques come from different spots. So McFarlane's technique on this rebar on #1 very much came from Michael Golden's technique here with the bricks, and you can see that he's using similar techniques. But it's kind of a cool thing. Kind of a cool thing, right? I wouldn't call that a swipe. I'd just call that mining for techniques, and the best guys do that. You know, it makes the panel interesting. It changes things up. There were some parts of this issue that I thought were really kind of charming and weird, especially at the time when it came out, and a lot of it was this sequence with Mary Jane and Peter. Didn't see as much of this in the regular series, Amazing series, as you do in this book. Their playfulness as a couple. A lot of sound effects driven. I think some of Todd's ambition had perhaps been bigger than his ability as far as being a writer. Danger is Harrison's middle name, Mr. Joseph. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. This is a classic. That's the one thing we would get from Todd is these classic poses. But I'll tell you some of my favorite stuff from Todd, and what I feel like is his sweet spot for his style was roughly around here. This is when Todd's stuff blew my mind. But I want to show you guys something. Todd, a lot of people don't know this, but Todd had an assistant. And what Todd's assistant did is Todd's assistant would go in and draw things like fruit and vegetables and things on shelves. And he even signed his work, Fitzgerald Grapes. That would be Terry Fitzgerald. Terry was Todd's assistant. Did mostly backgrounds and things. This is some of the stuff of Todd's that I like the most. And then, of course, going back into this stuff here, I felt like this issue was just excellent. If you take a look at his Green Goblin, another thing Todd used to do, you can see him here hiding in the corner, is Felix, the cat, the wonderful cat. You laugh so much your sides will ache, your heart will go pitter-pat watching Felix, the wonderful cat. Sorry for the silence, guys. Again, some really cool stuff here. I like, these are the kind of panels, these eyes here, these are the kind of panels that I like to see Todd doing. Of course, we like the big stuff. This here, shit, if they made this a 6-foot poster, that shit would be on my wall in a heartbeat. That is one of my favorite Green Goblins. I also like the storytelling used on his smoke trail. You know, he could have not made it ziggy-zaggy like that, and you would get the idea that he just flew across the panel in a horizontal line, when in fact he was trudging up and down and through the skies, which is good stuff. Hobgoblin, another just great shot right here. It's buildings and just the edges, and you get this sense of descent, and then he completes it. This is the thing I was talking about when we went through Long Shot with Art Adams. He has you falling in panel 1, and then completes the fall in panel 2, where boom, he's moving past you. So he's using vectors that exist in between the panels to create an energy that isn't all up front. What a great J. Jonah Jameson face. Looks like it's made out of rubber, but in the best possible way. This was one of the issues that I really dug as well. Peter Parker getting evicted because the guy who owns the building was the guy who was obsessed with Mary Jane. This was all really just fantastic stuff. Plus, if I remember correctly, this had one of my favorite Spideys in it, and that's him right there. Not your typical Spider-Man drawn by Peter Parker, disguised as Todd McFarlane. The other way around. Dyslexia, right? Am I right? Right, I am. Lixdexia. Who is Dexia? Who is this person? But yeah, such a cool moment. Look at this too. Like, if you look at the colors, I believe it's Bob Sharon who did the color work on most of his stuff. Yeah, there you go, Bob Sharon. I really love Bob Sharon's color choices. I also really dig on Petra Scottis, Christine Sheely. They all had this sort of vibe about them that they were pulling really fun colors, and of course the snow pattern and everything. We're at an hour and 44, and we're gonna be wrapping up. I gotta call my wife and tell her I love her, and hopefully she's not asleep, or hopefully she is asleep. She's a good mom and deserves to get some rest. Anyhow, you guys, I won't be able to type out the chat and say thank you because this is Christian's computer, but I wanted to thank you guys for joining us on the Room of Doom special edition of Couchdoodles Live. I want to thank our gracious host, Christian, here for having us in the super famous, infamous Room of Doom. Big giant bong hits and creativity abound. So I bid you all farewell. Have a great night. Be well. And as Jerry Springer says, be good to each other and yourselves. I'm your host, Fragaboom, comic book veteran of 28 years. You have been watching Couchdoodles Live.
DMC, the place to be, Fragaboom!